Hey everyone, I'm making a quick video because I think it's important to talk a little bit about programming. And what I do here in my office a lot of times is, as I think about programming, I think about it pretty simply. So I follow a template that for the most of us in longevity, we're spending a bunch of time trying to feel good. So that's mobility, rehab, things that are going to drive how our body feels. So core work and stability, meaning your joints' ability to basically just withstand the stresses of life. So we're pretty simple in this approach. Obviously, there's a power component, there's a strength component, there's a conditioning component, but I think we can make it even better. So I think a lot about all through these different programs that I review. So this is a body weight series that certification that I went through, and this one has changed my life. It's basically protocols that use strength components that help drive endurance change on a chemical level. There's a lot of things that I feel like we could be doing for many of us if we oversimplify. And so I'm making this video because I would like to move in that direction, but I need buy-in. I need some approach to the fact that there's a 3 to 5 method where we would choose the 3 to 5 exercises that are most accessible to us right now, that we can progress and train for a block of time, and it could be a significant block of time, 12 weeks, that's 3 months, upwards of 6 months and beyond, and really use this as the foundation for change, both chemically, meaning do your muscles get stronger, and can you find hypertrophy, can you find greater muscle density, can you find greater neurological activation, meaning your body improves coordination, balance, stability, as well of course as innervation, meaning strength. So without getting all into the weeds, I am making this because I think it's worth talking about. If we were to go, here's the 5 mobility exercises that speak to you the most. If I personally don't need a lot of hip mobility, sure, I'm going to do one hip loosening drill, but I need to spend more of my time in thoracic spine mobility. So maybe I pick 2 or 3 thoracic spine mobility drills, and I'm going to do that in my 2 or 3 training sessions each week. And then I'm going to move to my power exercise, and power means the ability to execute strength quickly. So it's the number one thing that we lose as we get older. So I need to move something quickly, and I'm going to choose something that I have accessible to me right now. So I'm not saying we shouldn't build skills and shouldn't explore new movements, but at the same time, I want to not force anything. So for me, a swing variation is something I have accessible to me and I know it works, right? It's a power expression. Maybe that's a ball slam. Maybe that's power repeats from the ski erg. Maybe that's, sled sprints. Maybe that's, on the fan bike, maybe that's repeat cycles, sprint repeat cycles. I mean, there's a bunch of things that we can come up with that are still going to be in that power category. And then from the strength category, we would do the same thing, 3 to 5 exercises. And those could be calisthenic based. Those could be traditional strength training based. We obviously want to move through all human movement, pulls, pushes, everything that we kind of need to hit, both upper and lower. So it's total body. For most of us, we train twice a week. For those of us that train once a week here, it almost makes it extra important that we hit all the boxes, and then we do minor little things through the week to kind of make sure that we're still progressing over time. And then lastly, we would focus heavily on conditioning. Right? So VO2 and base level conditioning, right? Zone 2, which is sort of the accepted things, but basically it's just your ability to maintain work at a given level, and then of course your ability to get to a high level of work and then recover that level of work, VO2. So both of those components on a conditioning standpoint to help really drive total health. So we could get this exercise list, for lack of a better way of saying it, to be smaller, and therefore it becomes more manageable, more focused, and we're able to really drive consistency and the ability to tell rating perceived exertion intensities, which would increase. So I'm making this video 5 minutes now to introduce this concept, as we might move a little bit more into this for many of us, to help drive what's going to be beneficial. It's maybe not going to be the flashiest, maybe not going to be the most entertaining, and we can do those little bits. Entertainment, I need to do something slightly different. I need to, feel engaged. At the same time, we could also talk about there's a huge benefit in staying the course and trusting the process, and doing the little things over and over and over and over again, right, is really what helps us get the best results. So anyway, I think this is adequate. I'm going to really push for these things as we move into the next phases. And so hopefully you can stay patient, trust the process, ask me questions, and we'll adjust along the way as we need to. But it's all about feeling good, moving better, and then of course adjusting the levers that matter the most: power, strength, and conditioning. Okay.